Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Melos Machina, where we are continuing our adventures in Jowdek with these fantastic folk. Hello, friends.
Hey! Hello.
Well, we are back at it again. Mm-hmm. It's a new day, a new city. Yeah. Well, we are here to continue on, but before we do, we have, as always, the message from the sponsor of Melos Machina, Cantrip Candles. Ben, take it away.
Hello. You know, the weather may be hot, but what's hotter? A burning candle. And what else is hot? The scent of Hellscape, which will be back for a very limited time. Ooh. It is the sweet scent of persimmon charred over an open fire with a hint of cayenne pepper.
Ooh, spicy.
It is very, very delicious. It's kind of a nice transition scent between summer and autumn. So it should be a good time to go pick it up. It smells wonderful.
We actually had that burning at the end of June, and actually is a very good scent.
It's so good.
It's a personal favorite.
Stop it. That's your one for the session.
My dad actually always tells me he thinks it smells like Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Because of the persimmon.
Does.
Yeah, it's got a juicy fruit, like tart, juicy, spicy, like me.
Tart, juicy.
Anyways, go to cantripcandles.com using the link in our bio.
That's your one for the episode.
No fruity jokes were made at this table.
It's not pride anymore. You know.
It's always pride at this table.
It's
always pride. Oh, Lord. Well, definitely go to cantripcandles.com with our link or use our code APAC at checkout. That may be changing soon as far as the affiliate program goes, but please give us a little bit of a kickback and tell them how much you love them. Please. And we sent you. You know what, Scott, back to you.
You've had enough.
Well, with that, for those of you who are looking for other ways to support the channel, feel free to give us a like, give us a follow, wherever it is you might be watching, you might be listening. But the best way to support us is to head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/adventurerspack, and become a patron there. Patrons get access to some behind-the-scenes stuff, like the post-show hangout that we do afterwards here, where we unwind and we discuss everything that happened out of character about the sessions. And, you know, not always make plans, but sometimes make plans. And whenever a level up happens, it's been so long.
I remember.
This is not a hint that one's going to be happening tonight, but we do level ups there as well.
We still have to fight something.
I have a spidey sense.
Yes.
A surprisey sense.
We're not going to fight the innkeeper.
But for all of you who are already patrons of ours, thank you so very much. We could not be doing this without you.
Thank you.
With that, players, are you ready to jump back into our session?
Yes. So ready. I was born ready.
When last we met our heroes, it was the last leg of their journey aboard the rail to Neroth Kadrel. Deciding on their next steps after reaching the city, the party spoke with the miners they had met on the train to set up a meeting with Matilda Underfoot, the head of the search and rescue for the Ashton Mines, for the next morning. As the rail arrived in Neroth Kadrel, the party entered the cavernous city, whose streetlights had been dimmed to match the evening light. Rixa quickly pointed out her workshop before taking a strange elevator cart contraption down to one of the lower berms of the city. The party then secured rooms at the Portledge Inn, where they spent their first evening in Neroth Kadrel. You each find yourselves, at one point or another, slowly waking up to a rising sun and the sounds of birds chirping.
Is it all me?
But as you listen, there is something different about these birds. They are echoing.
Weird.
Echoing like cavernous, or echoing in like call and response?
There's a little bit of call and response, but very much cavernous.
Okay.
So we arrived at night.
Mhm.
So when we wake up, I want to find the source of the sunlight. I'm be shocked.
As you get up and are at first confused, starting not confused. It's the sun.
Yeah.
But then, wait a second, where are we?
Mm-hmm.
This can't be.
In a cave.
You go to the window, and as you look out, you are met with bright daylight. And as you look about the city, you can see all of the different berms and all of the buildings stretching out. From your view, you can see what looks like the top tier entrances and more tunnels leading out away from the main cavern. As you scan across, you can see what looks to be a large facility in which you see a crowd gathered outside, marching, carrying signs. But as you look up, you see a darkened sky with little bits of light, almost like twinkling lights. The daylight stops at a certain height. And as your eyes kind of adjust to this new interior, you see you're actually looking at the top of the cavern. You aren't sure as to why there's what appear to be stars twinkling, but you can see that it is a rocky top. And the daylight appears to be coming from all of the street lamps that are surrounding on each of the berms. There are lamps posted. Now, you remember the night before, they were all at a very dim level, but now they are brightened. And much like the voices of a chorus, though one at a time give off a little bit, as a whole, they are creating what feels like natural light within the city.
Dwathi, are you awake?
Huh?
Come look.
Okay. What am I looking at?
It's kind of like what we're not looking at.
Okay.
We're in a mountain.
Yeah.
It's like sunny.
Yeah, I think there's something going on there that I don't understand. I'm kind of used to that, but doesn't mean I'm any less curious.
It's wild. Oh my gosh, Andy is going to love this.
Is it probably like something in the rock, or did
No,
I'm
look
sure
down
it was
at
done
the
on purpose,
lamps.
right? Yeah.
It's just they're brighter now. It must be some sort of magical contraption.
To make it brighter during the day for everybody.
Yeah, it makes it seem more like the outside world.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Also, and I point out the rock, point out the lamps, and then I point across. I think we found our mine.
Oh. Are all those people going to go be mad about the mine?
Yeah. If I were to gauge how many is the crowd,
It's very hard to say at this distance. It is a ways away. And from where you are, the Portledge Inn is on what was pointed out as the high wall side and pretty much dead smack in the middle, whereas this activity seems to be happening on the far wall side, again, directly in the middle. And you can see another set of tracks from here leading up the berms, and you can see another one of those carriages just slowly moving its way up. The activity that you're seeing is on the uppermost, and as you count them from here, you can see 4, 3, 2, 1. There are a total of 4 levels to this area.
wow, so big mine.
How many
area.
people mad about the mine?
Okay. I mean, I know that a lot of people live in this city, just like a lot of people live in Sarah's Manor.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know how many? I mean, I assume that a lot of people work around the mine because that's kind of what
It seems
is
like that's the
done
main.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I forget. Did we discuss how many people own mines here, or is there just like one mining family?
We didn't discuss how many,
I didn't think so.
but
It's more
we
than
do
one,
know
right?
that above table, hello, that the Ashtons are the main mining family.
Main mining family. Okay. Oh, great. My memory is good. Okay, so probably a lot of people are going to be very mad about the mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andy, Finn, and Aaron, from your side of the building, in addition to the chirping of birds, you also hear a soft rhythmic ting 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 ting. Appears to be metal on metal.
The song of your people.
It feels like home.
And it is very muted, so it's not disrupting, and almost with the birds on top, it is giving a base layer of sound that is not intrusive. And for some, it might even be calming.
I'm like slowly waking up with just a huge smile on my face. Like, am I home? Wait. Sorry, you go ahead.
Why is it so bright? Also, that was an eventful train ride yesterday.
Yeah.
Or was I dreaming?
Are you okay?
Depends on if that all actually happened. I can zone of truth, and I spilled to Aaron exactly everything he.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I don't think I'm okay.
Yeah.
It seems like we reached a tentative arrangement. Right?
Yeah, I think it's okay for now, at least. I think in a way you did the right thing. It's just also very scary right thing.
I mean, in a way, I guess all I did was level the playing field. I told Jovic about his report situation.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I guess a conversation for later.
Do you really think Aaron thinks that we could be terrorists?
No, I think that's just a knee-jerk response to, I guess, what he sees as opposition to his convictions in a way. But I don't think he's concerned about us. I think that's what he's wrestling with a bit.
I hope he doesn't wrestle too hard. And I can't believe I approached Regina like
that was crazy.
I think Aaron actually rubbed off on me a bit. That was reckless. But it worked out.
It did.
Or it could.
Yeah. We'll see, I guess.
Are you okay with this work?
Yeah, in a way, as long as we're more focusing on making sure they're safe going back to work than just getting them back.
Yeah, it seemed like Regina was implying coercion, but left it open-ended
but that's not
that
what we're going to do.
No,
so,
no.
And
we can still walk away.
No, but I want to help them, not the Ashtons.
Sure, but if helping them puts us at odds with the Ashtons, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just saying it out loud, more for me.
Yeah, I mean, the money would be nice.
It
Don't
really would.
Get
It
me
would
wrong.
Go a long way.
But I think, at least for me, my focus is more making sure they're okay than rushing to get them back there.
Fair. Yeah.
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 At this point, you both hear an urgent knock at your door.
Oh,
I wonder who that is.
I'll go open it.
We're late.
Oh, okay.
We said Tilly would meet her at sunrise, and the sun has already risen. She's waiting for us.
Okay.
Is that really the sun, though? Is that...
Well, it can't be the sun,
Right.
and I definitely want to know what it is, but let's go. I'll just, go grab my things. And Chauncey.
I'll wake the others.
Right behind
Okay.
you.
Also, good morning. Hello.
Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes.
I will go over to your two doors and go in the same urgent
Open the door
knock.
right as you're knocking.
Yeah.
Oh, we should go.
Morning.
We're late. Tilly said we could meet. We told Tilly we meet her at sunrise, and apparently this city rises with its own.
Magical sun.
Yes,
But yeah, it does make time a little weird. Do you think they come up? We'll ask. We'll ask if they're slow. Is it like off and then on?
I bet it's not. If it's supposed to help people, you
Yeah.
know, it'd be weird. The place is already weird. Doesn't need to be any weirder.
True.
Okay, got stick.
Yeah.
To the Tapout, then, please. I want this day to be done. Already, it's just begun.
Yes. So hasty.
Well, you know, if we move faster or we move slower, it will still be done at the same time. But either way, we should get going.
Sound logic.
I'm already walking down the stairs.
Yep.
I'm like, okay.
That's just how time works.
You're right, Duan. I think I say kind of behind his back.
I know.
Something is. We're on a schedule, I guess.
He's just anxious. It's
Aaron, as
scary.
you head down the stairs, you hear, "All right, good morning to what?
Good morning. Which way to the Tapout?
Tapout, yes. It's go out and then take a right and follow the berm all that way.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
You're very
Third
welcome.
berm.
Thank you. We have.
Inward wall.
Thank you.
Yes, you're on the third berm.
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're
Yes.
yeah.
So along the wall.
Shall I
That's so nice.
turn
and
over your
easy.
rooms? Keep them.
Yes, please.
It would be nice to keep them.
Yeah.
We are definitely going to be back here tonight.
All right.
Thank you so very much.
You're very welcome.
And if we're not back here tonight, well, maybe
We're going to be
let
back here
someone
tonight.
know if they come looking for us.
We're going to come back here tonight.
Yeah. Time is weird here. So sorry. Anyways,
But it's always the same.
Let's
Well, again, welcome to Neroth.
yes.
scare the innkeeper.
Anyways.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. I want to
morning.
see what the light is.
Lamps.
It's lamps?
But like magic lamps.
Magic.
Yeah, but like the sky looks like stars. So we need to get to the root of this. Also, before you run off, the mine is across the way. Seems like people are already gathering and angry. So yeah, so
So let's
Demonstration of sort.
be careful. They're going to all be angry together.
yeah.
They might
Yeah.
be angry at us for crossing their lines.
Well, that's why we're going to go talk to Tilly.
Tilly.
Right. So they trust us.
Who we're apparently late for because
I have a feeling
Yeah.
we're going to get there pretty
We're
quick.
fine.
Yeah.
As we're
I'm still like pulling on my coat as I'm
Yeah.
down the stairs.
As you are stepping out, Icon, you all notice that there's people within the space that have actually are having a breakfast. Not very many, but Icon, you're the only one that recognizes as you are moving quickly. The two elven folks from the train who signed to each other. This happens as you're leaving. You have a quick
But they're
moment
at
of
the same
recognition.
end.
They appear to be.
We've known each other for too long. If I catch their eye, I'll just wave a quick
They
hello.
appear to
But
be
if they're focused, then great.
stepping outside into the city. Vale is there immediately. He seems to be down on the ground, legs folded in, looks up at you. As Chauncey comes out.
That's a boy.
We'll find him a comfier place to sleep.
Yeah. Come with us for now.
So you just
We're on the same
steps up.
third berm.
you see him stretch.
Great.
Is it
just
alright
like
if I give him
scritching.
a scritch?
Yeah, do you want to ride him for a little bit?
No, I'm okay. I'm perfectly
Okay.
fine to walk. But I do go and give him butt scritches.
But
Like,
scritches.
Reach up right on the top of his hips if he's stretching.
Oh, I bet he likes
We
that.
love a butt
Yeah.
scritch.
All right. As you all enter out now with the light of the city, the day of the city, directly ahead of you, you see again the rail station. Doors open, and from here, you can see in through the ticketing booth and in past, and you can see that the rail is still there.
Thank you.
I mean, like the car, the train cars.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
it's
has-
gotta wait
has
till
not
it's filled
left.
up again. Yeah.
But yeah, so you begin to make your way to the inner wall of the third berm, passing through. Now that you can see the city, again, you notice that there are buildings to the left and to the right, both to the left, kind of partially carved in, but also out of the stone and raised up. In some cases, they become a 2, 3, 4-story building that then connects to the berm above it. But as you look ahead, if you were to keep your eyes a little bit lower, it almost feels as though you're in a regular city street that is just constantly slowly veering towards the right in a large circle.
Do the berms, like the circles of the berms, do they actually like work their way down as you go around, or do you have to take the gondola to get to the next berm down?
Looking about, it looks as though they're all on the same level. Give me a really quick investigation.
Sure.
As you're kind of doing this as you're walking.
That's a 19 for a 29.
Oh, right.
Okay. Yeah.
We smart.
As you are, rather than looking at things, you're studying them to see what could have been in the past. And you can actually notice in some places where the rocks of the walls of the berm look as though they were reinforced and filled in. You can see where at one point in the past it might have been a large spiral, but has since changed.
Interesting.
But they are at this point all level. But from here, you notice there is the cart contraption directly to right next to the Portledge Inn and the rail station. And looking about, you can see another one leading up towards where all the miners are. And as you clock about, you notice a third one at the low wall side. From this, I'll kind of roll a perception into that with you. From here, you also notice, looking in towards the city center, where the bay is, this interior cave bay. You can see the 2 different docks, but the cart system on the low wall, you see, raises up, and at the very top is a large ornate building. It is in a section where the 4th berm stops, and then there is a large section of just stone, and then it continues again. And in this small continuance, this multi-tiered, not quite a cathedral, but more like an ornate mansion, but has a couple of spires akin to a fortress. It has brass and gold embossings and detail work. It is very regal, very imposing, but not in a menacing manner. It's just very much there.
Prominent.
Very, yes.
Interesting.
Any big hate?
Do any
I'll point to that as I kind of notice it.
overseer's manse, maybe?
That's what I was
Maybe.
thinking. Or if the Ashtons have a place to stay here.
Right.
Does the
yeah.
city have an overseer? I thought that was just for outside cities.
History check from anyone but
That's
do
a
I?
good point.
I'm used to that. I just don't like them. History schmistery.
16.
15.
I have good history, but I rolled bad. That was a 9.
Okay.
2.
So with a 15 and a 16, the 3 of you, and you knew this enough that the walled cities don't have overseers. They have, because overseers are for the frontier towns, the people who report to the walled cities. And Saros Manor, being the capital, has the Voltean Council. But Saros Manor has it still, but all of the walled cities have their own sovereign.
That's right.
Sovereign.
Oh.
And Finn and Aaron, it immediately clicks to you that this is what is referred to as the sovereign seat. This is the home of the sovereign of Neroth Kadrel.
Would we know who that figure might be?
With those roles, not necessarily.
All right. I'll kind of explain the context.
Are there any parts of the city that look a little more roughshod as opposed to like carved stone structures? They're more like built out of wood, timber, freshly harvested or manufactured.
Within the city,
areas?
not so much. Most everything in here seems to be of stone.
Okay.
And also looks, though, give me an investigation as just kind of a passive investigation on the buildings as you go by.
11 plus 9, soft 20.
Very nice. So in addition to being, they're well maintained, they're clean, but you can tell they're still old. All of the buildings within the city, at least all of the ones that you're passing by, there are no new constructions. And though there are vacant areas where potentially another building could go, it doesn't appear as though there's any plans for new construction. Looking about, you don't see any sort of scaffolding or any sort of construction zones.
Okay.
Everything in here seems very much in its place and has been for a very long time.
Okay. I think as we're kind of taking it all in and marching down the streets, I think I'll lean over to you, Finn. So, with the growing number of supporters for the miners, it seems that we might have to approach and communicate with Tilly in a certain way. What do you think we should offer her
I think,
in exchange for our services?
I think we offer her honesty. Tell her the Ashtons have asked us to do the job and we don't want to do it that way. We have met her friends. Her friends are making an introduction and we intend to find the missing miners. I think the honesty is going to get us further than anything.
And what do we have to offer her that she couldn't procure herself, do you think? How can we appeal to her to actually trust us in finding this, to get the workers back?
Answers.
Okay.
We are, if I'm not mistaken, offering to put our lives on the line for the people she cares about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's enough of an offer.
I think us even trying to have the conversation with her and saying that we want to figure out what's going on is proof that we care.
So are we presenting ourselves as missing persons locators or special investigators or...
I mean,
I think
not everything is an exchange. Sometimes you just want to help people.
No, it's not an
We are
exchange, but
Travelers, a lawkeeper and a conservator and their friends.
if we want the workers to go back to work, they need to entrust us that we'll get the job done.
And what are we then? I mean, we have shown up in some of the most dire circumstances in multiple places, taken risks and saved some lives, fixed some things, but like none of us are doing it for hire.
No.
Even if our stations as lawkeeper conservators, yours as a whatever you are, agent of the order,
Not that, but...
even if that doesn't carry any weight, we could just be fools offering to march to our deaths for their ends.
Yeah.
So what do they have to lose?
for what it's worth, in talking to the miners that we spoke to on the train, we were perfectly upfront and honest with them. We told them exactly who we were and what we were going to do.
Yeah,
and
I think they trust them.
they liked that idea just fine.
Most people like us aren't trying to vet the credentials of every person who asks for help.
Did you tell the minor friends about the Ashtons and the money? Well, then, yeah, I don't think we have anything to hide.
No.
I'm not looking to play any angles here. I just want to approach this as a unified front so that we can honor our agreements to the workers as well as earn an ally in the Ashtons. Don't want to disappoint them and have their doors closed to us forever for the other investments that we have.
With faces like the Ashtons, I feel like they're disappointed a lot.
I don't get the impression that they're going to be impressed by anything except for getting the job done, and
Even
that's
then
going
they'll
to be
find
enough.
fault.
I'm sure, but I'm really only interested in their money.
Yeah. I understand where you're coming from, Erin, because they are obviously good allies in the sense that they're powerful. But
if we lose them, there's 300 some other.
yeah, that
council
comes really low on the list for me. If we happen to impress them with what we do, great. If we can't help the workers, we're not going to trick them into going back to work.
No. There's a scenario where this is a win-win-win situation.
Right, if everything goes
That's obviously
well.
the best scenario
Yeah.
that we could procure.
Yeah.
I think as far as the unified front goes, we just need Tilly to let us cross the line of the very angry people and tell us where to go in and all the information she has.
And to do that, we need to present methods of how we were going to achieve what they want, which is why I think it's best that we discuss this amongst ourselves before we get there. We want them to trust our capabilities. So let's lead with the intention of solving this for all parties, yes? I think that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
the way to
That's
approach it.
Sometimes the best way to earn somebody's trust is to ask questions and to defer to them, their
Yeah.
expertise.
because we don't quite know what we're getting
we have
into.
no idea what we're getting into.
So
And then answer their questions.
right. It's hard to have a full plan because we don't know what's really happening other than people disappearing.
My
So-
plan's to hear Tilly out and see what she wants and
Yeah.
see what the miners want. And
And if she asks what I do, I'm going to tell her I have a stick. So,
And as far as the unified front goes, we're adventurers currently working together who have done a lot of good things for good people. So,
Benevolence, then. That's
Yeah.
our
I
unification.
think so.
I would hope so.
And just honesty, because it's not purely altruistic. We
No,
No.
do have a paycheck on the line.
kinda. But like, if I didn't get that paycheck,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be bad. Bummed,
did-
but not mad.
You can have that cool cloak.
Yeah, it would
Yes.
be nice.
I would really like to have the money. But that is primarily because the money will then get me a diamond. And then the diamond, the next time because I imagine we're probably going to experience dangerous things. But then if we experience dangerous things again, I will have a diamond if anybody gets really, really hurt. Then it won't be so scary.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's my selfishness there.
But maybe let us do some more of the talking with Tilly and the
By all
miners.
You already have a warm rapport.
Yeah, warmer.
I can be the representative of the Ashton since I closed that deal. But
You can be the liaison, but maybe not the representative.
Yeah.
okay, I like that. I like that word.
Liaison is
Intermediary.
Yeah.
Probably.
Intermediary. Liaison.
Your color palettes are totally different too.
Yeah.
So
As you continue
Thank
walking,
God.
you
That's a
find
fun
yourselves in more of an industrial section. You see that there are smiths, some masons. You see a lot of clay work happening in the area. And you hear the sound of running water. And as you look down, you can actually see water coming out from one of the berms in a trickle. And hitting the ground and flowing in a covered section, but you can see water flowing beneath it. It appears as though groundwater comes out from the city as well and heads towards
Aqueduct.
kind of, yeah. Like if you when you go hiking and you see little sections of water coming out and it just kind of passes over, but all of the areas where it passes through the walkway, it is covered by a metal grating, so you can see the water flowing beneath. There's a moment where you get a strong whiff of maybe chemicals, you aren't sure, but it looks as though in addition to the smiths, there's a leather worker nearby as well.
That's good.
You eventually find your way coming up to a straightaway that you can see halfway from this turn to the other end is the cartway going up. And as you approach the base of it, there is what looks like the front of a very modest, almost a stable or a barn. And there's a sign hanging from the front that says the Tapout. And as you come up, you can see that the barn facade then cuts into the stone itself. And this front entrance is fairly open, very easy for people to get in and out of. And on the inside, you can see tables, multiple round tables scattered about with a whole collection of patrons. You see dwarves, gnomes, humanoids, and dragonborn alike. But then beyond this sort of taverny area, you see a doorway that cuts in and goes into a much darker section. You can see dim lights, and from here you can catch rows and rows of bunks in the back.
Okay. Is there a place to hitch Vale at the front of this barn facade?
There absolutely is.
I'd like to hitch him. And I guess I'll take the lead towards the door.
Yeah, as you come up, actually, you recognize someone walking up. Your orc minor companion, Baron, comes up. All right, you all made it. You found it all right.
Yeah, figured this.
Fantastic.
Dirt burn.
Matilda is waiting inside.
Does she prefer Tilly or Matilda?
As she puts it, it's Tilly for her friends. So
Right.
I'd maybe start
We don't
with
want to assume anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Baron, this is our compatriots,
Yeah.
our group.
I'm
Hello.
Oh,
sorry for, I don't know, just how we met.
it's I mean, look, it all makes a bit more sense now.
Yeah.
something to laugh about later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When all this is over.
sure. Well, come on in. We've actually got some space in the far back of the bunks.
Great.
we've been-
All right.
Cool.
Lead the way, please.
Come on. So as he steps inside, immediately you are met with a warmth of the room. You would almost assume that there is a fire going. In fact, you look around for a fireplace, and you do see what looks like a typical fireplace, but there is no chimney, no brickwork leading up. But instead, there is a soft, warm glow coming out from it. As you pass by, you hear the chatter of tavern patrons, and Baron leads you into the back long section of bunks. And as you pass through, the lights immediately dim to the similar lights that you have in your rooms at the Portledge, that have the shades about half drawn on each of them, and the lights tend to go between rows of the bunks. And much like a wine cellar, the temperature drops to a natural chill. And you can hear voices in the back. It's hard to make out exactly what they're saying. But as your footsteps continue, the voices stop. You can see in the far, far back, some of the bunks have been pushed aside, and a table has been erected. And you can see a blue dragonborn standing, looking down at a woman wearing what you would imagine just a run-of-the-mill miner. But when you look at her belt, she seems to have more tools affixed, and she has some looks to be a small compass and a set of almost looks like a spyglass hanging from a belt across her chest. And at first, when you look at her, she appears a bit large for a halfling, but small for a dwarf. Somewhere in between. Tall lady. She is not as described as a halfling. She's bigger than you would expect. And as you approach, she looks up. Well, hello there.
Hi.
Small bow.
You must be the people that, that Baron was telling me all about.
Yes. I will stride up to her, put out my hand. My name is Aiken. Are you Matilda?
Yep, I'm Matilda Underwood. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you. I'm clocking that it's Matilda Underwood.
No, sorry, it's Matilda Underfoot.
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 I was like, were they being assholes? Matilda, yes, we are here to assist in hopefully getting some answers for you. We've heard that you've had some missing miners, and well, we saw. Looks like the mines are closed still.
As she shakes your hand, there is a very firm grip. It's not one of
Yeah.
those like, oh, here's a person trying to
No.
take control, but like a working person's handshake.
I meet that. That's like the first real handshake I've had in a while. Like, yeah, good. Full disclosure, some of us were asked by the Ashtons to help with the situation by means that most of us did not feel, really any of us felt like the right way to go about it.
Yes, that would not surprise me. As you look over in the blue dragonborn standing, it seems to be not glaring, but has a very sharp eye on all of you.
For what it's worth, and feel free to correct me if I am wrong, it is not so much that they wanted us to do anything untoward, so much as they just want people back to work. We are not the kind of people who wish any ill on anyone or want people to be putting themselves in dangerous situations for no reason. So we figured if we could help you with solving whatever is going wrong down there, that everybody kind of gets what they need and that you are all able to go back to work safely and that we sort of figured this all out.
Give me a persuasion check, Duathi.
10.
Okay.
So who knows?
Well, first off, where are my manners? This here is Sethin.
Seven?
He is, I think he could, he's well known amongst the workers, let's put it that way.
Okay.
And, we just wanted to take a moment to, get to know y'all a little bit more. So I'll be perfectly honest, somebody, comes on in, tells me that, they have, made an agreement with the Ashtons to fix things. I mean, you have to understand, I'm a little apprehensive about all that.
Your skepticism is understandable.
Yeah.
And, my name is Finda Morgan. The agreement is with me.
Well, all right.
That is only...
Mr. De Morgan, then, if you wouldn't mind having a seat.
Absolutely. I'll sit calmly.
All right. Yeah, there's enough room at this table for, like, 3 or 4. But Matilda takes a seat opposite of you. So, now, I'm not going to try and be rude or anything, but if this agreement's with you, then I want to make sure that we're on a complete understanding.
Of course. My friend here, I can ensure everybody's truthful at this table, but I hope it's not necessary. I'll be honest, it's quite convenient that I think our interests are aligned. Yours and mine, ours and the Ashtons. Ultimately, the Ashtons and yours, because if I understand your friends correctly, everybody wants to go back to work, assuming that conditions are safe. We want to make sure things are safe. We have been in a number of places where things were not.
Also, once Finn sits down, I place myself like kind of behind and to the side.
Okay.
Like not full bodyguard mode, but like this is a partnership.
Supportive BFF.
Yeah,
Boost of
yeah.
confidence,
As it's all working out, Matilda and Sethin are kind of backs against the wall, but facing you at this circular table. And yeah, they're very easily able to do that. But you all are essentially in the walkway. The bunkhouse area is surprisingly empty. As you keep looking about, you can see Baron has stepped away after the introductions, but is still in the space.
And in the spirit of candor, I don't trust the Ashtons much either.
No.
Not at all, actually.
So how in the world did you make this sort of agreement with them?
Like I said, it's convenient.
Convenient is
to-
also a bit suspicious.
Of course. But that's the way the world works sometimes. We were on our way to Neroth Kadrel and had no agenda with the Ashtons or with your miners. We were just travelers on a train, so were they, and, well... My father is on the Voltaic Council. It was a soft in with the Ashtons, and I only approached her once we gleaned from your friends Baron back there. Something might be amiss.
So the Voltaic Council is the people who want us to get back to work.
I understand that. The Voltaic Council is where my father wants me to sit, and I have rejected that. If that's anything for credibility.
He used it as an in with the Ashtons, but I wouldn't say that he's aligned with his father.
No. No with the Ashtons. No with this mine opening, other than, well, there's dangerous things afoot in the world, and if they are spreading to your mines, that does align with our goals.
Finn, give me a persuasion check.
Sure.
Roll better than a 10, please.
While this conversation's happening, can I be inspecting anything that's on the table? Kind of trying to get a cursory
Absolutely.
glance at
No!
I'm going to use my heroic inspiration.
That's what there is huge for!
Oh, man.
Ooh, man, that one's very prominent on that die.
That is much better.
That's so good, okay.
For a soft 22.
Okay, it's a very soft
They're
22.
all natural
Yeah. just a doughy 22.
So doughy.
Okay. The table is perfectly, very easy to see. There's nothing on it.
Oh, okay. It's not
Yeah.
like a planning committee or anything
No,
like that. Oh, okay.
it looks like it may have been. You are used to like backroom conversations and like the sorts of things that need to be set up and torn down quickly.
Gotcha.
It's like this is exactly what that is.
I see.
Well, if I may be as so blunt, what are your plans then for ending this?
Well,
What were you hoping to do? You say you're hoping to do this amicably and in a good fashion. Well, what are your thoughts on that?
I think thoughts is more appropriate than plans. Our hope was if we can find the source of the danger in the mines, if we can locate your missing miners, if we can prove it's safe to go back to work, then everybody gets what they want, right?
Sure. What happens if you prove that it's not safe for us to go back to work?
Then we walk away or join your lines.
She looks up at Sethin. All right. I am willing to hear what you all have to think about this. Okay, well. Let me put this forward to you all. My job here isn't to organize any of what's going on up there. And frankly, I have very little to do with it. My job is to make sure people in the mines are safe, and when people get hurt, to bring them out. And I haven't been able to do that 3 times now. So, yeah, that's kind of where I stand on that. And
Is that because you don't know where these people are, or because you can't access them?
you could possibly say both. Haven't been able to find them.
You're sure this isn't a cave-in matter or a...
No, I'm used to cave-ins. There's telltale signs of that. It's first couple of times I was given. The first time I was not given ample time. I was given an all right amount, but not anything close to what I actually needed. The second time it was laughable. And well, after the third time, that's when the strikes happened. I wasn't given time, but I went in and looked anyway. But without the backing of the Ashtons to go in, look, if I get hurt on the job, that's one thing. I'm taken care of, mine are taken care of. But if I'm hurt on my own...
Well, luckily, we are not strangers to putting our lives on the line, pro bono.
When did all this start?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity. And that is, I think, as far as talking about what we need is more information. And I know you may not have a lot, but anything that you can provide us that will give us a way to go. We have means to sort of navigate and try and find what's going wrong, but obviously the more places we have to start.
Like, have they all gone missing around the same place, around the same time of day?
Well, the unfortunate thing is when they go missing is hard to pinpoint exactly.
Okay.
It's when the workers are coming out, when they're clocking out.
Okay.
And-
So it's when they leave.
Exactly, that's when we notice.
Right.
Oh, right.
Could
Okay.
happen anytime.
And that's when, with a cave-in, I'm able to... That happens, and suddenly we know the where, and we know where we need to get to the other side or to pull people from the rubble. But this is just vanishing, and that's what made this so hard. We couldn't pinpoint a time of day, could not pinpoint where. Well, it can pinpoint where. It's in the new wings. It's in the new...
It's all in a new area?
Yeah, it's all workers from
Right.
that space.
Where they're finding the adamantine.
That's right. Yeah, the adamantium veins.
Yeah.
And how long ago did it start? I'm sorry, I asked a lot of questions at once. I did that.
First one... Thogrum went missing 38 days ago.
Okay.
38 days.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And that was the first one. Flynn went missing 22 days ago.
Okay.
And Doran, he was 8 days ago. That's when the workers stopped.
That's the one who I'd heard his name. Or who we'd heard.
Do
his
your miners work in teams, or are they sent on solo expeditions? If we could discuss possible circumstances of their disappearance with other people who were their last correspondence, that would give us a start in the right direction.
See, that's the thing. Usually, and Seth, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, I don't do most of the mining itself, but
Right.
for the most part, as she looks up to the Dragonborn, it's teams of 3 to 4, yeah? That is correct, yes. But in the new vein, that is not the case. Yeah, in typically teams of 3 to 4. Now, in the whole shafts, for the most part, you're able to see all sorts of folks. It's pretty crowded. But in this new section, it was bit more chaotic. It was just, this is here, we need to go. It's like, all right, let's assign team. Nope, we're doing this now. So workers were sent in, and we went, well, listen, fine. It's one location. We'll get this going and be able to assign teams once all of the folks who had been assigned to the adamantium vein were assigned. We could do teams. But it just never happened.
Did anybody else assigned to this vein make it in and out? Are these the only 3?
Oh no, there's plenty of folks worked on it. I mean, Baron's one of them.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Are there any similarities between these 3 folk?
I mean, nothing that pops up into mind.
Could you give us rudimentary descriptions of the 3 of them so that if we come across them, we know whom we might be encountering? I have hope that all 3 might be in a state of being able to recover, but I think you can understand the more details we have about what they might have been wearing, what their roles were, what their objects they might have been carrying on the job might help us locate specific where they might be.
Well, I mean, I can tell you some of that. I don't know exactly what objects they were carrying or anything like that. They would have had their standard
Picks,
mining loadout.
Helmets, equipment, something of a.
I mean, you've pretty much listed it. They go in with their gear, picks and helmets, shovels. A lot of it's supplied. You take it and you go in and bring it back. But I mean, that's all they need. No explosives have been used. It's all just picks, drills. Yeah. In the opening of this vein, we did use some concussive blasts, but nothing fiery. We kept it to code.
One more time, Scott. Farron, Klin, and Doran?
Doran, Hlin, Hlin, and Thogrum, Thogrum.
Okay.
I hate to ask the insensitive question, but 38 days down in the mines. I assume there's not sustenance down there. Is this a search and rescue, or is this a
recovery?
I have a feeling it's a little bit of both.
Yeah,
exactly. At this point, for 2 of them, I think we're getting bodies back. There's still hope for Doran, but every day goes by. Today's day 8, and
I hope it's the last day.
It's been about 2 weeks between each disappearance.
Yeah.
38 days, 22 days?
22 days and 8 days.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever is happening could be on a regular thing.
Ish.
Which means we wouldn't know for another 6 days. But has there been... You notice afterwards that they're missing.
Mm-hmm.
You know that it's from the adamantium vein. Are there any traces of their tools left where they would have been working?
that's just it. Just
Nothing.
gone.
Interesting.
So, because of some of the ways that my friends are going to be searching, that's kind of why they're asking after particular items. Is it common for things like pickaxes and helmets to be left behind, or do people take everything with them when they leave?
I know it's a check-in, check-out system. You clock in, you grab your pick.
Well, in that case,
Some people have...
Yeah.
I mean, right? Yes, some people do have favorite tool of the trade.
fair enough.
Their lucky pickaxe.
Yeah,
Well,
understandable.
In that case, that gives us an option. We can sort of look for particular objects and scan for them magically.
Any known jewelry wearers?
Yeah, family heirlooms that they were proud of brandishing or keeping
Other good
as
luck charms.
Superstition. The more specific, the better would be the most helpful, though I understand that some people keep to themselves. Miners are camaraderie people, though, so sometimes a boastful person might show off a fancy belt buckle or something.
It's nothing like that for most workers. They have their working pogs. You go in wearing little of value because whatever you have get dirty very quickly.
Sure.
I'm sure. Okay. Well,
Besides the miners, what are some of the dangers that you've encountered before? Besides, I mean, cave-ins seem to be the obvious one, but any creatures that take up residence down here?
Oh, yes, there are many of those.
Inside check.
Yeah.
Sarcasm or not, bro?
Yeah.
Well, as he says it, he gives a smile, and you can see that between his teeth, there's just a little skittering of electricity. It does make for some excitement.
Sure.
You can give me that insight check.
I do, but now it's just more of like a Ulu face.
Yeah. 7.
14.
Yeah, it does seem as though he is getting a moment of joy in this, in kind of also showing off, but he's trying to flex a little bit.
Yeah.
fair enough.
But
I'll allow it.
Matilda says,
As he does that, sorry if I...
yeah.
I think I would kind of chime in and say, well, if that's the case, I think somebody from your staff should accompany us with some familiarity of these veins so as to assure our success. Don't you think?
I think no matter what, that was going to be my plan.
Good.
It's been a while since I've gone in. And if...
Now, I don't want to ask any more of you than you've already given. And if there is no hazard pay for you, well, there is for us. So we can take this on. A map is all we need.
I mean, the map's up here.
I will have to say, I mean, we will happily take your help. A few of us are more than capable of patching you up if anything
true.
happens. So.
Sure, I'm also very capable of taking care of myself.
I believe you are.
You're the rescuer.
Exactly.
I
Do you
just,
have magical means of doing that, or is it mostly...
Is it practical?
Yeah.
I'd say it's all practical. I've got a little bit of... Listen, I can turn a light on and off, and my tea's never cold, but it's about all I got.
I want to be clear, I'm not trying to belittle your skills or anything so much as just let you know that if you're worried about getting hurt on a unsanctioned mission, that
Now, I also want to be very clear. Like I said, when people get hurt, I'm the person that goes in. And it was getting to the point where I had to stop because the bosses said stop. And as much as that pisses me off, and it pisses me right off, it's still my job. Now, if you have been hired by my bosses to get us back to work, and an employee of the Ashton Mines is saying to get us to go back to work, we need to find these people, or at least make sure it's not going to happen again, well, then I think an employee of the Ashton Mines can go in on official work.
okay.
And if they try and tell me otherwise, it's going to be a bigger problem.
I don't think
That
they
will
are
be,
going
quite honestly, beyond our purview. And something for your negotiating team to work out.
I'm willing to risk it.
Well, your assistance is much appreciated.
to. Truly.
To go back to your earlier question, one, there's some creepy crawlies in there, but for the most part, once a new wing of the mine is opened, demolition team goes in, opens it up, exterminators go in, do what they do. I usually tag along on that one, because search and rescue, and also being frontline rescue. But like I said, once a mine is open, the things tend to go away. much more of like ambush predators than like scavengers, as opposed to things that are just going to fight back.
You know, we spent some time on kind of the edges of things. Are these things that are monstrous or fairly standard to the area?
I mean, I'd call them monstrous, but they've been here as long as I can remember.
Okay.
It's just part of the mountains. Stuff lives in it, just like us.
Sorry, I laugh because the things that we encountered
Oh yeah.
were kind of like normal things, but like giant spiders, things that feed on metallic bits, like that kind of stuff, or like giant rats.
I mean, you're describing exactly the sort of stuff that I'm having to deal with. Little rusties
Right.
are a problem.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
We
are.
did experience normal spiders, but then we experienced some spiders that had changed. And I guess that's kind of the thing I'm curious about.
I mean, I haven't experienced anything changing down there except for the fact that my folks are going missing.
I guess that's
So-
more of what I was curious about. So
Okay.
okay. All right. Well, that's
How much time are you willing to commit to this new chapter in your discovery? We have been recruited and have an obligation to complete the search and rescue within a certain time frame, but you also have a horde of people to contend with. Are you able to hand off your duties up here for perhaps 1 or 2 days to finish this?
Well, like I said, I don't really have any duties out here. And quite frankly, now that we've gotten to know each other a little better, that's his job.
Very well.
We all took a vote, and I endorsed him, and I turned it down, to be honest. But to go back to the amount of time, when Thogrim went missing, they gave me 3 days to find him, and I would have gone for another 3. Hell, I would have gone for another 10. I'm used to being in there. Yeah.
okay. I'm hoping that with all of us combined, again, not that I doubt your skills, but more eyes, more hands.
Also, just to clarify, your question's earlier about patching people up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just put it this way. I've got, as far as the magical variety goes, I'm a bit in tune with the Melos. Outside of the mines, that's what I can do. And inside the mines, aside from whatever potions I carry on me, I'm not going to be able to patch you up.
Okay.
But inside the mines, that's where I live. And that's where I'm stronger with the Melos, I'd say.
Your place, as they would say.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Are there any environmental conditions we need to know of? Are there any gas pockets or changes in temperature that we should be aware of? If you were to bring us up to speed on the day-to-day operations of a mine, what should we expect?
Sure. Well, what I would say is if you smell a little bit of rot mixed with a little bit of sweet, well, then you're already sick, and we need to take care of you immediately. Doesn't happen all that often, but it's the sort of thing that they can't really give respirators to everyone going inside.
Sure.
If taken care of quickly, it's not a problem. But it does need to be taken care of that day.
Very well.
Gas pockets, we don't run into those too much. All of the
Mold, lichen, mushrooms, fauna that we need to avoid.
well, the mold and the mushrooms. That's the smell I was telling you about. Again, most of it's cleared out, but should anything happen,
And what of light sources? Do you guys have regular ways of illuminating yourselves? Not everybody of Jaudak is capable of seeing in the dark.
we'll be bringing lanterns in.
Okay.
But no torches, remember.
Mm-hmm. No fire.
No fire.
Exactly.
Okay.
All of our lanterns are of the non-fire variety.
I didn't pack any fire today.
But I can change it.
How many of y'all need source of light beyond without fire? I should say.
I think it's
Yeah, me.
I'm equipped with an arcane mean of providing light that is not
I do.
fire-based.
Carry light, not fire.
Lucky for you, I also I used to need it, so I'm accustomed to keeping a lantern with me.
Sethin, are you going to stay out here to talk to the miners, or are you going to come with?
Well, I believe you are in capable hands.
I think it's probably good to have someone up here to make sure everyone is still being safe.
But I will say, if you... I am itching for a bit of... I have some pent-up stress that I could use to get out. But I don't think both of us could go.
I mean, hey, if you want a pit fight later, I'm a pretty mean fight.
I think that Underfoot here would be best person to accompany you. But if you would prefer for me to go along, we could make that happen.
You have a station. The people have elected you for.
This is true.
I think it's right you stay. As much as we'd like the extra help.
As we were walking into the mine, was it possible to tell, like were the chants from the protest like audible, and were they like, was there any animosity behind it, or was it like just getting started?
There didn't seem to be a lot of chanting.
Okay,
There was like a soft murmur,
Mhm.
but there was no like loud yelling.
like we haven't reached that boiler point yet.
Possibly, you weren't sure.
Right, I know we weren't right up there, so it's hard to gauge. But
I would say that you know what is best for you and your people. If you think that it would be good for them to see you come with us, then come with us. But if you think that it's best for them that you stay behind, I know it's very hard to stay behind when you can help. But sometimes staying behind is what other people need. So I think we will trust you to make that call.
Well, all right then.
I see no reason to delay, folks. Do we feel prepared?
yeah.
How many rations do I have?
That's kind of why I was asking. Like,
Yeah.
is Tilly prepared? Like,
3 days down there might be a lot.
Got 9 rations. I got useless torches.
I have 10.
you have 10 rations?
Mm-hmm.
I have
Okay.
No.
We
I
did
have-
pick some up at Brody's.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I
think
don't.
you're holding all of them.
And
I
then
don't
we
think
ate.
I
Boy, they're
ever
probably moldy now.
They're rations.
They're at rations.
It's only been a few
I don't
weeks.
have any, so
Yeah, I don't. Maybe I'm holding all of them.
it's
don't
enough
know.
for
I have
the 5
some.
of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
I
least
have-
2 days.
I
I have
ten.
some as well. It's
Okay.
all jerky and things. So
Yeah.
For the most part, we've been eating
Actually,
At
at places.
No, we haven't been hoofing
It's
it.
been a while
Yeah,
since
I was
we've
like,
been on
I
the road.
don't think I've used any of mine, so.
Well, then, in that case, Tilly, Sethin, perhaps take an hour to prepare yourselves. The 5 of us will confer and gather what consider all the information you give us and give ourselves the best opportunity to emerge victorious from this. How about in an hour, we'll meet you at the entrance to the mines?
Or would it be best for you to walk us into them? I don't know.
Well, I should definitely walk you into the mines. And also, not to be rude, but if you wouldn't mind, Matilda.
Oh, excuse me. Yes.
We've feel like we've had some lovely conversation, but keep it as professional as possible.
Absolutely. Yes. No mistake.
Matilda, do they have breakfast food here?
At the Tapout, yeah. It's enough to get you going and keeps you on your feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go get some breakfast food before taking
We
the
should
rest.
fuel
Yeah,
up
same.
before we go.
I really like breakfast food.
All right, what all do you think you need? So as if this is happening now, frankly, I just need to swing by my place, grab my backpack, and that's everything I'd need.
Are there diamonds in the mine?
She gives you this look of, well, this took a turn.
I'm just curious.
There's all sorts of things in the mines.
Okay.
We're not going mining right now.
No. I was just going to keep an eye just in case something bad happens.
It would be beneficial, though. Some of our capabilities do require quite expensive material components, and if you have gems to provide for the use of saving our bacon, that'd be incredibly.
I have a
wanted.
feeling that she probably doesn't have the kind of diamond I need.
For all we know, she has. It's worth asking, Dorothy.
That's fair. You're probably right. It's a very expensive diamond. It would be a big one.
I do not have any diamonds that I can provide.
Okay.
For the most part, the mines that we're going to be going in, we might. You could come across one, but to be perfectly honest, that's going to happen if you're mining. None are just kind of laying around.
I've never been in a mine. I'm kind of imagining what one looks like, but it just kind
How
of...
do you do with enclosed spaces?
I'll be fine.
Actually, this is a good question. How many are any of you claustrophobic?
No.
And have you been in a mine before?
Caves, but
A cave.
A
not
cave.
mines.
There's going to be a difference between natural caves and this. We have some openings. They're essentially waypoints for us, a base of operations within the mines, and those are large. But the mine tunnels themselves are barely big enough to crawl through in many cases.
Okay.
Well,
So-
we're all equipped with some portion of hempen rope, but climbing gear and materials with which to delve. We would hope you could provide enough for all of us.
Shovels in case we need to dig our way through something.
We could
And-
probably get pickaxes and shovels on our way in.
Great.
As far as I'm concerned, that's the company can pay for it.
Armaments that you think would be necessary. Iken and I have experience in the city guard in Saros Manor, so we know how to wield a blade, and I have proficiency with some
With all of that,
crossbows,
that's
but-
going to have to be you're bringing in what you have,
Very well.
because I have what I have, but I can't provide much else from that.
Sure.
I'm not a city guard.
We have a
I'm not a
We-
militia.
means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got what we need. I have a steed out front. He can't come with us in the mines. That would be ridiculous.
That would be pretty close. Yeah.
He's a large boy. However, we could leave him at the entrance of the mines as some sort of symbol.
You could.
Like,
Also, brings up an excellent question. I didn't want to pry or anything, because I didn't want to come across as rude or pushy. But your drill badger there,
Mm-hmm.
that work?
Not the drill part, unfortunately.
That's all right. I was thinking that might have been
I know. I tried.
Chelsea does put in work, though.
But yeah.
because never seen one working in person, but
Yeah,
boy, apparently back in the day, that's exactly what we could have used to get going a bit farther.
I really, really tried, but couldn't get the drill to work.
Do you have any like folk around here who are good with machinery?
Yeah, but most of it is a lot more mundane machinery. That's a twister right there.
Yeah,
And I mean, if he's broken, the other thing that I'm sorry, I don't mean to. If parts of him are not, if the drill doesn't work,
yeah.
I do not mean to offend. I understand the sort of relationship that might be going on there.
I understand. I don't take offense.
But if the drill isn't working for something like that, I would imagine you'd need like replacement parts, and that's
That's the problem. If it was easily fixable, I would have fixed it.
And I'll tell you what, they don't make that anymore.
No.
No.
And also
I was using old parts to begin with, so
Well, imagine if you were using new parts, then you probably wouldn't be here talking to me right now,
Nope.
would you?
No, I wouldn't.
All right. Well, yeah, climbing gear, things like that. I got that. It's enough to, set up a small belay system, but I don't think that we're going to. Hopefully, we're not going to need anything like that. If you all have rope on your own, that would be helpful. If you have any climbing gear, I would recommend bringing it. Like I said, I've got a set myself.
I can make myself able to climb if we
Yeah.
end up needing it.
I have a way
Well,
to help with that,
built-in gear is
but
fantastic.
only with one person.
Yeah, I will be able to help a little bit, but you'll probably have to tie something to me.
How's he with potentially climbing?
Climbing.
Now, again, we should be just going through tunnels,
Yeah,
but
We don't know what we don't know.
exactly.
Yeah.
And my job is to be prepared for anything.
You are such a refresh. We worked with a captain of guard in the last place when we went on a mission. Hardly any planning. Just like, yeah, we'll go do this. And immediately springs like 3 traps.
yeah.
So this is so refreshing. Someone who actually cares about the job that we're about to go do.
Well, not a nepo baby, I
True.
assume. Yeah, I think. Well, I'm gonna do some thinking. If he can't climb, we'll just leave him with.
Because I'm sure we
Fail.
could figure something out, but
He's
it
heavy.
could, and
Yeah.
time is important.
Yeah, of the essence, and we shouldn't be worrying.
If-
I mean, I
He might
could
make a
actually.
good counterweight though.
I actually
Above table, can I use spider climb on Chauncey?
That's a great
That is
question.
a great question.
Is
Is,
that
is it
cast,
casting self or is
Self
it?
or
No,
touch?
it says touch.
You absolutely could.
Okay, then actually I have a way to do that.
I don't know if I'm scared.
Oh, I'm
Or
thrilled.
excited at
I'm
the same
thrilled
time.
at seeing Chauncey do a spider pig
Just
on
all
the
of a
ceiling.
I think that's amazing.
Back to your question about diamonds.
Oh yes.
We absolutely pull some from the mines. It's there's a lot in the mountains. A lot of everything. You could probably pick one up from, a jeweler.
I think that is the plan after this is done. It's
I don't think we have enough money at the moment.
that's apparently it is important enough that I could use it to bring someone back if they just died.
How just?
About a minute. Yeah.
Gotcha.
About a minute.
So
Unfortunately not far enough back if we run into anything else.
it's all right. Listen, I'm not getting my hopes up because you don't with this job. You work with what's in front of you. So
And
I understand.
having spent those first 3 days looking, I assume you've ruled some things out.
I have, yes. So luckily now,
I'd love to know that too.
again, the first time I was given 3 days. The second one I was given a day. Yeah.
It's not enough time.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Anyway,
Do you have any working theories?
there's no.
It's all right.
It's a new vein. It was meant to be a new hub, and listen, it was put together shoddily. It was, yeah, no.
You know, if it was put together that quickly, have there been any cave-ins or things where it
Oh, absolutely, there were.
Okay.
But
how worried should we be about that?
I mean, unless we are actively digging, then we don't need to be worried. If we're actively digging, for the most part, cave-ins are not that common.
Okay.
They do happen, but if we're digging for a long ways and not putting up any reinforcements, that's when it starts to be an issue.
Mm-hmm.
As shoddy as this place was put together, it does have reinforcements. They're not great, but it's enough.
Okay.
So
I trust you.
we're not, as long as we will not be opening up any new shafts. We're not going to be doing any new tunnels. So it's a possibility, but it's not likely. I will make sure to have prepared. Nope. Well, what I've got ready should be enough for. Was not anticipating going in to the mines today, so
It's all right.
didn't necessarily prepare the right stuffs.
Well, we did, so.
Yeah.
This all sounds like a rush job. The shoddy construction, the lack of proper time. Do you know where the sense of urgency is coming from?
I think the sense of urgency was. Well, I'm. Seth, do you want to say it? Yes, it was get in, get stuff quick, and not care about anything.
Agreed.
Right.
You said it.
I was worried.
Yeah, I'm not employed by them, so I'll say whatever.
They found it, and 5 days later, they opened it.
Yeah.
Is this something that's... I mean, I know it's rare from what they've told me, but it's rare enough that they would say get in, get out? Or is there something else? It just seems weird to me.
Adamantium, in its base form, is very... It is highly sought after.
Yeah. It's pretty valuable.
But this was very quick.
Because, like, don't they own most of everything here?
You'd think they'd have all the time in the world, wouldn't you?
Yes. Like, it's their claim.
Yeah.
So
But-
unless some worker decides to put their job and life on the line to steal and scout out to another mine owner, it seems
Are
I
these
don't-
more than
new
greed.
shafts under constant surveillance? Is there any reason to think that some competition or anybody not associated with the Ashton company might be implementing foul play here?
At this point, not really. Ashton's much like the Plavertons. They, if you are in the city, you are working for them as a miner.
Very well.
This new adamantine vein is... I know it's rare, but this is the first ever.
In the city?
It's the first that I am aware of.
Well, as mentioned, there's dangerous things afoot. Adventure in Sarasmena. To give somebody the benefit of the doubt, the council might be interested in this new resource because they need it.
Yeah.
Having met the Ashtons, however, I think it's great.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the...
There are many of us who share your sentiment.
Like I said, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we should get fed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
All
ready.
right.
1 hour.
Meet us when you're ready.
Absolutely. Like I said, I'll let them know up at the front that you're essentially, as far as I'm concerned, you're a minor right now. So food's on the house.
Oh,
I'll make
Thank
sure
you.
of that.
We'll put in our
Thank you.
work.
yeah.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah. Thank you for trusting us. I know we came in here kind of strange, but that's just kind of who we are.
Yeah.
Listen, people who are willing to go in to a mine like this when there's this much danger, you're either trustworthy or stupid. And so,
I'm a little bit of both.
Yeah, I was going to say probably both.
I think the reason I trust you so much is because I know one way or another I'm getting out.
But that's true.
So, yeah. If the Ashtons had hired you to kill me,
You'd be dead.
doing it in the mine would be a stupid way of doing it.
Your favored place where you like live and breathe. Yeah.
Anyway. Also, I want to be clear, I don't mean for that to have sounded like a threat at all.
No.
Just know I trust you, but I trust you as much as I've known you.
I wanted to joke around with you like, yeah, watch your back, but that just feels mean right now.
I mean, I'm going to be watching yours.
And
Anyway,
yeah.
right. See you up there in an hour.
Yep.
All right.
1 hour.
With that, Matilda stands up. And she and Sethin both walk down the hallway in between all the bunks. As the dim light casting off of them, they pass by Baron, who, after they leave, turns back around and walks over. Right, so that seemed like it went pretty well. I didn't hear any, shouting, and I didn't hear any sparks fly. So
No.
We've reached an agreement. We could still use your help, Baron.
what with?
You knew Dorn pretty well.
Well enough, yeah. He's
You knew what he looks like.
yeah, he's a dwarf. He's got getting a little on in age there. He's a little bit of grey in his beard. He had some so he had some shoulder work done, and so had a brace on his left shoulder,
A shoulder brace.
but
Is there
never stopped him from work. Like, you could tell he was hurting a bit, but
experienced in the mines, capable,
oh yeah,
novice? No.
he'd been working there since he was a kid.
Okay.
Well, that's a long time then.
We have amongst our talents the capability of locating specific items that a person was wearing up to far reaches. So, again, if you could scour your memory for anything that was unique to his equipment, or even if it is a etching on a boot, something that he, wore every day, that could be distinguished from another pair of anything, it would be immensely helpful.
Shoulder brace might work.
Better than nothing.
I mean, I don't know how detailed you need to be. He's a co-worker. We would get drinks after work every so often, but like, no, aside from like his work clothing, I mean, I say the brace is the only distinguishing feature, but like, it's also one of those things that like, it wasn't that distinguishable either. It was a piece of hardware. It was meant to be,
Very well.
It'll still probably be the only one.
Exactly.
In range.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
If there's more than one, then
Thank you.
we really
We're gonna
appreciate
find your
it.
friend. Don't worry.
appreciate that. Even if, I appreciate that.
Well, seeing as we're minors now, I feel overdressed.
Yeah, you two should wear something more hard-wearing.
I'm going to take a quick trip up. Get me a roll, something cobs. But I'll be right back.
Okay.
Quick trip
Okay.
to the inn and drop my coat.
I think I'll accompany you back, Phil.
All right.
I'm going to get breakfast
Yeah.
food.
We'll get food for you and meet you back here soon.
Yeah.
We go up to the mine.
To the mine. Yes.
Baron, thank you for also trusting us. And
For the introduction.
yeah,
I'm
We really
sure, yeah.
appreciate it. Okay, breakfast food.
yeah,
I'm
fuel
hungry.
Good thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's I mean, I know you're all just saying about going out and changing, but if you don't mind me saying so, it's nice to see some fancy folk who actually give a shit. So yeah, thank you all.
Don't
What-
get used to it.
I'm not.
You spend enough time with the other miners. Would something like that be a positive thing to see going into the mines? Or
I mean, to
ruffle more
see, sure,
feathers?
but I mean, you're going to be pretty uncomfortable in the mines with that.
Yeah.
It's going to get caught in like rocks and
Yeah,
This is definitely going to be dirty once you're in there. We've got some good cleaners here, but
like they might be coat racks inside.
Inside the mine.
Inside the entrance where the miners pick up their stuff and go in.
I mean, there's hooks and all, but it's more
Yeah.
for like the
The dirty equipment, I assume.
the lamps and.
No, it's all right. I'll leave this in the room.
But I mean, you could put it there. No one's going in. Again, that's the problem.
Yeah. It's fine. You can go
It's up to you.
go take
The
your
cloak's
stuff.
important to me.
Yeah.
Personal, sentimental reasons.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Everything else, that's fine.
Just don't be too long.
Quick trip.
Again.
Just gonna run up to the hotel room and quick.
Yeah.
It's all the way up on the 8th floor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Waiting at the elevator.
yeah.
Waiting for the shuttle.
All right, we're off.
All right. So as the two of you
Mhm.
heading back to the Portledge Inn, and the two of you, and I'm going to assume at the moment, Andy,
Yes.
Again,
Andy said she
same.
was staying, yeah.
head towards the front to get some food. You head off. There is pretty simple fare. Not a lot of options. It's basically you ask for food, and you are presented.
Yes.
There's a plate of just a pretty hefty sausage and some like fried mashed potato. Like they made mashed potatoes, but then fried it.
This is fuel.
And there is one option for drinks, and it is a lager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Like a little one.
That when it's brought out,
One size.
it is.
Yeah. I'll sit.
Comes in pints.
You ask for a little one, and they serve you about half full, but it is still the same mug.
That's fine.
I'm going to go underground and I don't know. She asked how I do in enclosed spaces. And I mean, I've been in what is, technically an enclosed space and I was fine. I
Yeah.
don't have any like claustrophobia or anything, but I've never been in a mine.
No.
And again, I'm just sort of imagining what I think it's going to look like, which is just kind of like a hole in the rock, but just like forward. And
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
okay.
Where it's a little bit like worm tunnels.
Sure. Yeah.
You've never done like right when you dig in the ground
Mhm.
and sometimes like you still can see their little trails. I just think of that, but people sized.
Yeah. I think that's kind of right if I'm imagining what you're imagining.
Because the cavern we were in was a natural cavern.
Yeah.
The two caverns we've been in were natural caverns.
But this is one that people made
Yeah.
mostly.
so it's gonna be tight.
Yeah. But, so tiny. And I don't imagine there's a lot of alcohol in this, but little bit.
It has carbs
Yeah.
and it is delicious. And it's uplifting.
Yeah.
And Dorothy, as you take a sip, it is very low alcohol content. It's liquid bread.
Yeah.
Um,
Yay.
food for it is as described, essentially a hefty sausage, fried mashed potatoes, and liquid bread lager.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
This is.
I will say,
best.
as you get it and they serve it up to you, behind the counter, you can see there is a large metal sheet, essentially a massive grill, and as they go over to cook it all, they're cooking it on the same.
Yeah.
We're at a diner.
100%.
Yeah.
And though the metal just looks like cold iron, as soon as the food goes on, it just.
It's got to be magic of some kind because there's no fire.
This place is really fascinating.
It's really
I say around bites of sausage.
It's the two of you heading to the Portledge Inn.
As we walk, I think I'm just quiet for a second, but you can tell I'm anxious and trying to find the words before I speak. Are we okay? Are we?
Finn, the matter's at hand. You and I crossed paths at an opportune moment in both our lives.
Right.
As we're saying all this, as we're walking, kind of as a little bit of a little walk and talk.
Brisk. Aaron Sorkin.
I was just about to say, Aaron Sorkin would eat his heart. I am Aaron Sorkin.
Oh no.
You and I crossed paths at a very opportune moment in our lives. In time, the Melos has revealed why it was opportune. Perhaps the direction you're headed on has changed since you and I have met. Only you can decide that. As I see it, your introduction to me in this world has reinforced why I am crossing paths with you. For that, I am gratitude. Your trust in me has given me twofold purpose to endure what I have, so that I must continue the work set to me. This deal with the Ashtons, this is charity. This is, yes, for the greater good of Neroth Kadrel, and therefore for the greater good of Chadek. But once we have Cornwall in our capture, and once we return to Melos Machina, I think you need to decide where and how you fit into the Melos. You are no longer a student. You have skills and knowledge beyond any could obtain. What will you do with it? Answer me that, and we can continue this friendship.
Well, I don't have an answer to that other than right now we are going to help these miners. After that, we're going to Lockheed. And as far as I'm concerned, I have not changed course at all. And as far as I see it, we are still on the same path. So, well, if you want to tell Volth this about Jovic, I can't do anything to stop you, and I think it's honestly only fair. I told Jovic about Simidor. I told him who we were working for and your relations. I don't have any reason to distrust Simidor Voltus. So if you provide Jovic's name, it's leveling a playing field.
I will be very curious to see if and when those paths cross.
Can we make a deal?
Name your terms.
Like I said, I don't care if you give Jovic's name. As far as I have any reason to believe, Simidor might already have Jovic on his radar. But, Pal. You tell him what Pal represents. I have to run. Can we just keep Pal out of it for now?
Until when?
Until you decide to tell me that the deal's off. And you are within your rights to make that call anytime. Just give me a heads up. That's all I ask.
Like I said after my first report with Simidor, Pal is a curiosity. Pal is a third web to the string that you've drawn. It remains unfinished at the moment. But if there is an opportunity to expand this known conspiracy within the Melos towards Pal, well, the writing's on the wall.
Not without Pal, it's not. Sorry, bad joke.
We have an agreement, Finn. It is, and always will be, a matter of interest.
Then I'd like to give you this. I meant to give it to you on the train. It's good to be working together, Aaron.
Yes.
Just kind of pick up the pace a little bit.
I think we do that thing where we get to the stairs and it's like, no, you.
Well, you arrive back at the Portledge Inn, each heading upstairs to your respective rooms, dropping off your coats.
Just my coat.
I am leaving my fancy cloak, but I'm also leaving behind my rapier and only taking a crossbow, the lattice bolts, and and a dagger.
Okay.
All right.
Foregoing any other potential metal that could be num for creatures down below.
Right.
I'm not going to be making new minis for you. I'll just say
That's okay.
not the non-coat variant.
That's okay.
Wow.
I'm in an
Scott.
entirely different outfit.
I
Do
know.
you? I
Our
really care?
collectors.
I look 100%.
Yeah.
Well, look like the same person.
But yeah,
different
it's just
hair,
a quick
clothes.
change for me, and then I'm back. I'll be waiting for you back down at the bottom.
It doesn't take me long. I fold my cloak very neatly, but
As it does, you feel a soft hum coming from Pal. Like it's vibrating on your leg.
oh,
You have never felt this
that's
before.
new.
Mhm.
I'll unclasp Pal and look.
And as you look, the book opens to a blank page, and writing begins to appear.
Well, this is interesting. What's up, Pal?
And the ink just reads, I really just felt the need to say thank you.
Thank you, too, Pal, for all you do. I'll say it out loud, and I'll write it.
As new ink appears underneath. If you run, I will run with you.
I'll only run because you're with me. Thank you, friend.
New words. Am I putting you in danger?
If anything, I worry it's the other way around.
And then just the word friend. And it fades.
Close the book. Clasp it. Regather myself. And head back down.
All right. As you are making your way back, anything else that you would like to do?
Nope.
Anything from those of you at the Tapout?
Chomping at the bit.
I'm eating
Just eating.
so happily.
Okay. As you arrive back, we'll say overall, towards the end of the meal takes you're coming up to that hour that you said that you would meet Matilda.
Eat fast. Just chuck a sausage at you.
Dale. Down we go. And I'll just, in 2 gulps, as best I can.
I'm just having sausage.
And some mashed potatoes. That's it. Beer and mashed potatoes. That's all I managed to get.
We are at a German festival.
We love it.
Hello, we are
We
in
love it.
Neroth Kadrel.
Those brats are the worst.
Yeah.
The Ashens.
All
Sorry.
right. So, stepping outside from the Tapout, you can see to the left of you is that strange cart contraption is slowly working its way up. And as it comes to your berm, it stops. You can see, similarly, a decently put together but very clearly working person, a middle-aged woman standing with a hand on a lever as the cart stops. The door just opens.
Is there room for livestock? It's fine.
Well, I could maybe do a second trip for. Where are we heading?
The mines.
Oh, just up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Yeah. Let's go ahead and take 5 of you, and then if you need, we'll do a trip with the 2.
Oh,
Two-
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is there going to be a stable between here and the mines that we could leave?
I'm gonna leave
in
him
that?
at the front of the mines.
Okay.
I like that.
He's comforting to me. He might be comforting to others.
I think that's nice.
And
okay.
technically, as long as he stands out there, I'm still alive. So,
In front of
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
yeah. You guys go ahead. I'll take Chauncey and Vale up if...
Okay.
Yeah.
If there's room, will it work like that?
She said take 5 up now and then
Yeah, I can-
second trip.
I can make that happen.
All right.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll just
All aboard. 4th berm coming up.
cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
As you step inside, she pulls the lever one direction. The doors. Now I say doors. This isn't fully enclosed. It's much more like a metallic version of a large hot air balloon basket, sort of a thing.
It's like a people mover.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Though there are what could be windows, it's all
Yeah.
bars, but open to the air. It's not enclosed by any means, but it does have a roof.
They're gondola, but
Yeah,
with no
exactly.
windows.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It is reminiscent of the Skytram back
Nope.
in.
I'm out.
Back in
But
the
don't
future.
worry, smaller and more airy.
Well, it's on tracks, right?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not airborne.
It is, you know the I forget what street it's on down in.
Down in DTLA?
Yeah.
Oh, Angel's Flight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
much. It is Angel's Flight.
Look it up.
So is it still
Mhm. Yeah.
cable
Check it out.
cable
Look it
pulled
You want
on
sure?
these tracks or okay?
As you are, as it is going up, you are able to take a look and look down,
Yeah.
and you can see a cable pulling it along. So it appears to be a vertical cable car,
Sweet.
and very quickly it takes you up. She pulls the lever, doors open. All right, all ashore. As I'll go get round 2.
Cool.
But yeah,
Thank
4th
you.
berm.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There wasn't enough time.
As soon as you get off, and it
Get right
lowers.
back
No.
It comes back down. As it approaches Ike, and you are able to board with Vale and Chauncey and make your way back up. Yeah. You are now all on the 4th berm, and you can see that the cable, or the cart ends, and directly to the side, to the right of it, you can see a crowd that The crowd that you had seen before has formed themselves into a large half circle. They are arm in arm, and in front of them on the ground are broken pickaxes. They are standing silent. Many of them have signage that they're carrying as well. You see hand-painted. One says, how many is too many? There's another that reads, 3 missing, 50 mad. And another that says, strong minds, weak spines.
That's good.
Behind them looks to be an archway facade of stone that leads into a tunnel, but the tunnel itself doesn't appear to be carved out. It seems to be fully finished with stone archways, and here you can begin to see wood paneling. This is not the first wood that you have seen within the city, but it is certainly the most unfinished. It looks as though there is support and scaffolding to either side that is holding up, or at one point maybe held up, what once was the start of a mine, but is now a more businessy access to a mine. And you can see, standing off to the side, outside of the half arch of people standing, Matilda is standing, looking in their direction, but they are all silent. There is no chanting. There is no yelling. It is all quiet. As she sees you, Matilda waves you down. Well, it seems like we're ready to go on in.
As ready as I suppose anyone ever is.
Sure.
I think with my cloak off, the seal of the Melos that Simidor gave us stands out a little bit more prominently. I've been wearing it this entire time, but it's kind of always been tucked underneath the cloak. But now that we are actually delving into something that requires only the essentials, I think I lead with that a little bit more prominently on my shoulder.
Do we have to pass the people
You do.
to get through?
All right, well, again, thank you all for doing this. She seems not nervous, but and not reluctant, but somewhere in that same family.
Keyed up a little. Yeah.
That
Worried
like
about having to
tummy,
fix this.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
As she approaches the line, says, friends, you know what I do when you know what I'm here for. And with that, there appear to be an orc and a dragonborn that she has walked up to. The orc has kind of a paler green skin, and his tusks are similarly prominent, but have a little bit of gilding on them. This also appears to be a black dragonborn, and they look at her without saying a word. They give a bit of a smile and a nod, and the two unlink arms and separate.
Yeah. We'll walk in. I'd like to post Vale. I'm going to tell Vale to stand right in front of the mine after we go in.
Okay.
And just give him not like it matters functionally, but give him the instruction, stand watch. Ready to get dirty? Okay.
Yep.
Ready as I'll ever be.
As you all enter down this hallway, you see behind you Vale stands looking very regal and adds an additional blockage directly behind the archway. Going down this hall, it appears to be carved stone flooring, and to the right, what was stone walls that were held up by wooden supports quickly give way to doors that appear to lead into the very first one you see has a window inside and almost appears to be like an office or a meeting room of some sorts. There is a desk, and you see more doors inside, almost as if there is a network of structures built into this area. Directly to the left of this door, you can see a long wooden paneled board that have slots in them, and inside there are multiple sheets of paper. You see many names written on them, and a chunk of these have been removed. There's a small smattering of pages that have been left in. You can see that there are some where there's a name written and kind of scribbles and profanities written next to it as well. On the opposite side of this, you can see multiple hooks where there are pickaxes. Very few remain. Shovels as well. Very few remain. And torches. All untouched. Every torch appears to be hanging in its place carefully. And at the far end, you see what appears to be, it stops being placed stone and becomes carved rock. In the far back, a large wooden structure in which a metallic elevator, much like the carts that you had ridden to get up to the cart that you had ridden to get to this berm, but this one is attached to a cable, and you see a shaft that goes down.
About how wide is the cart? Same as what we rode up in, or is it like
this
smaller?
One's a bit bigger.
Bigger. Okay.
Yeah, this one is meant to hold. It looks like it could maybe hold all stacked in a line. Between 9 and 12, either 3x3 or 4x4.
Full crew. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're not going to be needing it immediately, but get your light sources ready for those of you that need it. Once we get down there, it's going to be some dark tunnels. The elevator itself has some light to it, but it's going to get dark until we get to the first, the first hub.
How long is this elevator ride?
With where we're going, it's going to take a little bit. It's pretty deep down.
Okay.
Okay.
I summon my mage hand and toss the gem of brightness to it and catch it midair. And it just illuminates 30 feet of bright light, another 30 feet of dim, however much that counteracts in here.
Yeah, that'll be real useful.
Yeah. I will take a torch though, just in case.
All right, grab one. As you take it, it appears to be a smaller version of a bullseye lantern. And yeah, giving it a quick once over, it looks like a bullseye lantern.
I'll keep that unlit and hook it to one of the chains on my belt. Opposite paddle.
I'll grab a pickaxe.
I don't think I'm going to be any use with any of those. I think
Yeah.
I'm going to be a lot better if I need to change my shape doing it that way instead.
That's fair.
Matilda, would you recommend remaining within eyesight of all party members from here on out, or will there be moments where we need to divvy up? responsibilities.
For this first bit of the travel, we should be all right. We're just going to be getting into the mines itself. Once we get to our first hub, everything should be fine there. It's the second hub where things are going to start to get dangerous.
Okay. I can get very small if need be, so
All right.
let's go.
Well, as you see, she steps aboard.
Guess we're all miners now.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Follow her on.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see what the inside of a mine looks like.
As you say that, Matilda cranks close the gate with a and pulls on a similar lever that you had seen, but this one not polished. There's just a rough leather handle on it. The elevator that you are in feels well put together. This is sturdy, but it is dirty. Looking down, the wood of the floor is covered in little stones and just dirt. And as she pulls the lever, you hear a coming from above you as you begin to lower and descend.
How long have you been doing this, Matilda?
Well, I've been making sure people are safe in the mines for about 4 years now.
Can I turn my attention downwards just to try and pick up on any type of unusual sounds that might be coming from the landing zone that we're headed towards?
Sure, it's you can't. The only attention you can give is with your ears.
Mhm.
So give me a perception check, and I will say this is going to be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll just give it a high DC. With the sound of the motor above, and without there is the edges of the elevator and then the stone itself. This is very tight spaces.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so you can't
I
look
see.
over.
Okay.
So you'd just be relying on listening.
I'll still try and see what I can.
Well, you can.
It's a 10. Great. It's a 10. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it is difficult to make out.
Gotcha.
Immediately, you are hearing the echoes of the engine, and from the top, it started almost overpowering the volume. As you lower down, everything is just echoing immediately off of the stone walls. But as you go lower and lower, there is a light at the top of the elevator, but it is nothing compared to the gem that you have, Finn. You are able to see very easily the stone carved against. The sound of the motor dies away, and is just the sound of rock that is slowly pressing against the sides of the elevator. It appears as though there's some sort of guides that are pushed across, and as you look at the walls, you can actually see little ruts on either side. The echo is overpowering.
Some
The
bird
sound
sounds
probably
are
is-
gone.
Very much.
Yeah.
Matilda, since we're going to be doing this for a second, what is all the shining things in the ceiling? Not here, in the city.
Oh, oh yeah. I suppose the first time in. Right. Well, I mean, you know, we like to think of them as stars, but it's glowworms.
They're living things?
Yeah.
What? And they glow? Oh, that's neat. I can glow sometimes, but it's only when I'm like more dangerous.
Well, they are not.
Okay, that's amazing. And they just sort of glow?
Yeah. They
That's
just
so
sort of glow.
Wow.
They, yeah, it's been. I think it's part of the reason why the city was able to fully survive the way it did. I mean, a lot of the folks here, enjoy being in sort of this environment. And, you know, there's a part of me that does. But for the folks who really needed the outside, they still had the outside, but on the inside.
And the glowworms, did they do anything, or did they just like hang out on rocks and be shiny?
Pretty much that. Wow. I think they take care of some pests, but
That's nice.
Yeah.
And then we heard these kind of like echoey birds.
oh
Is
sure,
it just the sounds of birds, but it's like hitting the walls or something?
yeah.
Oh,
Are there birds here?
I mean, sure. It's a big space, and there's a big door.
Yeah, I guess. And I guess it's open now.
Yeah, they don't really close it anymore.
Yeah, so funny.
did the doors here open 50 years ago too?
Yeah.
I've only been to Neroth Manor and just the once, so I'm sorry. I ask a lot of questions.
Just imagine it would be. Did you live here before, or
No,
did you move here?
no, this has always been my home.
I am originally from Neroth Manor, and I remember when the walls opened.
Hmm.
So it was still outside, but beyond the wall here, I can imagine it would be such a shift
Yeah.
to suddenly be able to be outside of a mountain, above ground.
Well, my parents are from here.
Right.
And not, too long after the walls came down, the doors opened, they went with a group of people to start Orich.
Did it take them a while to acclimate to the sunlight?
Yeah, I think a bit. It's definitely different.
Yeah.
The sun is very bright.
Yeah.
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 It's gets a lot.
Duathi.
What?
Hey, it's not a lie. The sun is a lot.
It is a lot. It's just where you grew up. Did you have much sunlight? It was just
No.
yeah. So it's gonna
Do
be a
you
lot.
see
No,
Duathi's
I
skin?
do. And actually, Duathi seems very at home in here.
I mean, I'm not from underground.
I did
but,
think for a long time that you were from underground, Duathi.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You
How
never
else do you get
mentioned
that
you
pale?
are underground. Okay, I don't know.
It doesn't bother me like where people come from as long as they're good.
Not everyone in my village is this pale, but yeah, I'm kind of pale, but
How have you not sunburned?
I did the first few days actually.
Okay.
So what you're saying is this is you with a tan?
I
Good
kinda.
God.
It hasn't changed much in the last few weeks since I first met them.
Not to be entirely rude. Apparently it's rude. I don't know. How old are you, if I may ask?
Oh, I'm 32.
32. Oh, okay. So yeah, you've always known the doors to be open, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still descending.
You're still descending.
Awkward ass, right?
It's like an elevator
Yeah,
ride
yeah.
with people that you kind of know.
And no music.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It's all rock.
I just. Hey.
Do you have any knowledge of whom those large
humming in the
statues
girl
might
from
be
Eden.
portraying outside the city? The dwarf and the dragonborn carved out there.
You know, history was never my strong suit. I don't know if they're meant to be specific people or more of like just general icons honoring some of the founders of the city. I don't know. They've always been there. And frankly, I didn't really ask.
Makes sense.
I have a question that's, again, we're sure going to be standing here for a minute. I have
I'm
a question
getting to know y'all, I guess.
that I had sort of been sitting in the back of my mind when we were coming here. We were asked by a friend to kind of keep an eye open for someone, and I bet that you don't know him, but I thought I'm just going to start asking people, I suppose, because that's how you find someone. I was looking for somebody by the name of Mogden. Does that ring any bells to you?
Ogden.
He was sort of a creator. He worked with metal.
Maybe a little zany.
He's a dwarf, and
Mogden. Oh wait. The Gildestrong.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew of him. I know well, it's not the Gildestrong Forge anymore, but
oh yeah,
Like,
because his brother left. We met his brother.
In Venture, of all places. So,
yeah, that was right before my time, or right as I was a kid.
Would have been.
Listen, I've gone to the Ember's Gift a few times. It's his the old forge, but it's run by it's not them anymore. Anyway, point being, I recognize the name. I feel like I know of Mogden.
Never met him.
No, never did.
Okay.
But you said you're looking for him?
Yes, not in like a scary way. In like a we met his brother kind of way, and he hadn't heard from his brother in a while. So
wellness check.
He asked us to check in on him.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
We like helping people.
We just gather up.
Yep.
But I thought maybe since he worked with things that would have been mined, maybe you would run past him. But it would make sense that his
he
family
worked with things that would have been mined?
metal and things.
Oh, I mean, that's a lot of people in this city.
I know. But since you work in one of the biggest ones, I thought maybe. But I know it's kind of a long shot.
Is there a Smith's Guild, somebody who coordinates the construction of all the machinery here that we might ask of his location?
There's not so much a Smith's Guild. A lot of the machinery construction is all done through the order. It's like sanctioned work.
Okay.
I think there's the wing of conservators here that will work on that.
That would be nice. We should go say hello.
But yeah, it's nothing like. I mean, they do like contract work, but.
Where is the place that the family business used? The Ember's Gift? Where is that?
The Ember's Gift. It's you would have. Where are y'all staying?
We're at the Portledge.
Oh yeah, you would have passed right by it on your way to the Tapout.
Oh.
It's,
Sure enough.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
We can always go ask around.
Yeah, I
When we
wonder
get
if they
back.
would maybe, since they took over the business, maybe know where he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. That's very helpful.
Sure.
Okay.
And as you wait, another 10 minutes goes by.
Yeah, at that point,
Going deep.
And
Oh,
it
angry.
stops. Now, I will say, as you'd been going down, the walls did many times open to a long tunnel. So it appears as though this shaft would open to multiple levels. But as you stop, you can feel the elevator hit ground.
Okay.
So we're
Bottom
the
floor.
deepest.
Before we opened this door, Matilda, I think I realized I should have asked. Everyone kept talking about how this was a new part of the mine. Is it new because it's like alongside other mines or because it's underneath?
Well, it's new because it was freshly opened, newly discovered. Typically, when a new vein is found, they'll build a tunnel around it and harvest as much as they can.
I guess I mean the levels that we passed are not a part of this same area. This is
No, those upper levels are all still active mines. They're not necessarily abandoned, but it's
But they're
more-
established.
exactly.
and the new vein here now is at the bottom.
Well, no.
Okay.
This here is. Well, this was one of the big hubs for. Well, there had been pretty decent iron deposit down here, and we're talking big. So it. When I say hub, you'll see what I mean here in a moment. But it's those don't happen very often. It's typically, in fact, this, as far as I know, is here in this section of the wing. There's the northern mines as well, or the closer to the high wall area. But this wing, I think there's only 2 hubs. One's a bit farther up. It was a much younger one, but this one here was very large and went pretty deep. And that's when the adamantine vein was discovered.
Okay.
And that we got to go a bit lower to get to.
But we have to get off here
Exactly.
because it's not... Okay.
Who was the first one to discover the adamantium?
I don't know. There's no real hey, good job, you get a promotion. It's all.
Oh, the Ashtons, I suppose.
I bet it's a certain amount of luck.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well.
All right, so here we go. Lights up for, well, it's already up.
Yeah.
How long does that last? I'm not familiar with that one.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's forever.
Well, that's a bit. All right.
Yeah, no, it's until I turn it off.
That's amazing. Well,
It does other things too. That's a more limited resource.
all right.
I mean, how long do bullseye lanterns last?
Well, not forever. Those are limited charges on those.
Got it.
Each click lasts an hour, and you get about 3 clicks with it. So
Well,
decent amount of
we'll save
time
that.
for most of our work, and getting them recharged is fine. But and again, you can get them recharged up top, or well, here as she walks forward, this tunnel is tight. It appears to have been carved out a bit wider, but there are some spaces where it gets down to, Baron would probably have to have ducked a little bit, and Orsi, you have no idea how she would have made it through this. But eventually, the tunnel opens into a massive cavern. And from here, you can see scaffolding that has been erected on all sides. These sets of scaffolding have ladders leading up to multiple floors. And on each floor, you can see tunnels leading away. It's almost like this is the center of an anthill, and there are more tunnels leading out. In this cavern, you can see that a few buildings have been erected, built out of stone. But you see 3 buildings. So it looks as though this is a base of operations for within the mines.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so this would be the sort of place that we typically would have been able to recharge them.
Sure.
The mines would have a member of the Melos down here, both for general protecting and but more so to make sure all of our lanterns were up and up.
Makes sense.
Is this hub 1 then?
Yeah, so this is where the most of the mining was done, and then over here, as she points, you can see that there is, similarly to the main entrance to the mine, a little archway that has been built out of wood, but fully blocked off with a door that is closed. That there leads down to, the adamantine.
Okay.
And that's where people have been going missing. So all this here, now I'll be honest, I haven't checked here because checkpoint from here back, this is where people weren't being accounted for.
So it's not
Okay.
really, you haven't searched here, but probably other people did. Like,
Well, I did not see any reason to search here because while mining was happening here, the people who had been chosen to go down to the adamantium deposits, that between there and here is where they went missing.
got it. So there's really no point to searching here.
Not that I could figure.
Okay.
And
Certainly would be efficient use of time.
Yeah. Now, I will say, if in my expert opinion, I don't think there's a reason to be searching through here. And if we did need to search all of these tunnels, that would take a lot more.
Yeah.
I think the best use of our expertise of all persons accounted is to go where you have not gone yet.
Exactly.
yeah. How were these people chosen to go work in that vein?
It was mostly a volunteer basis. People would apply, and then from there, I don't know how the exact choices were made.
Did they get a pay raise to do something so quickly, or
There was a bonus for it, yeah.
bonus? Okay.
Was there a requirement of a certain number of years of skill and or expertise?
No, anyone who wanted to could go down. But again, only the people chosen.
Sure.
And I don't know the choice process behind that.
All right. Well, with that in mind, I don't think now is a good time to ask if that's the door we should take.
No.
We should be keeping an eye open for when I should ask which way we should go if we get lost.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I
Wait,
think the answer's clear now.
I thought we are going through that.
We are.
No, we are. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, gotcha.
This is not the moment to ask.
This is something we are certain of that would not be okay.
Yeah, I'm also confused because there's no reason.
Ask Bones about certain decisions that we need to make. So, like, it doesn't make sense to make that decision now because we know we're going through that door. It's later that.
Sort of at
Like
some
a
point.
gut feeling, you feel it in your bones, sort of a thing.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Sure.
right.
Literally.
Basically, some of how you were talking a little bit about how your magic and how you feel the Melos down here. Sort of, I have magic too. Everybody has told me it's Melos stuff. It's there are times that I can ask a question that has two answers, and I can sort of learn which one is correct.
Well, with that being said, she heads over towards the closed door. How far does the light go?
30 feet of bright light, another 30 feet of dim.
She moves ahead. Just as she exits out of the dim light section, for a moment, it's almost like her form just... And as she gets to the door, opens it and turns around, you can see in the dim light, her eyes have gained a shine to them.
Cool.
But as you get closer to her and the bright light comes in, the shine goes away
Interesting.
and her form stops shimmering.
I clocked that mentally because she said earlier that she didn't used to have dark vision, but now. So it's like a mental note there.
All right, here we go then. She opens up the door and heads in. In this tunnel, immediately you see at the far end another elevator that looks much less well constructed. And as she steps on, you hear it creak. All right, now be careful. Firm stances on this one, right?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that time that you jumped off a cliff?
Yes.
Do you have the capabilities of doing that just in case?
Considering we were entrusted with an expert in this particular level,
No.
no.
Okay.
I
That's fine. That's fine.
thought my strength suited elsewhere today.
I'm not afraid of spaces, and I'm not really afraid of heights.
It makes a lot more noise than it. And
Cranky.
occasionally the winch will skip, but it'll take us down.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not worried if you're not. If we can all ride on this at once, I imagine it usually takes more people than we are, so... Okay. Trustful.
She's the safety expert.
And as you step on this car, she closes the door and pulls a lever, and you feel a jump.
Oh, God.
And as you lower deeper into the Ashton Mines, that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Just a minor cliffhanger.
Get out.
So I couldn't help it.
Sheesh.
I was good this episode.
At the end is the moment to do it.
All right. Well, we are going to be back again soon to see what is waiting for you in this hastily put together section of the Ashton Mines that people have been going missing.
Yeah.
With your new companion, Matilda Underfoot. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
Thank you all so very much for being here. If you have been enjoying the show, please consider giving the like, the follow, all that jazz. If you would like to help support our show, you can head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/adventurespack, and become a member there. We are going to head to our post-show hangout, where we're going to talk about all this. Thank you all so much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.